Alright, we're gonna try this again. Gonna leave the grass and try this for a third time. Because apparently the first two times, the phones, both phones acted up. Huh? Thanks, guys. Both phones was acting up. Jesus Christ, this stupid ass phone. Well, apparently both devices want to act up. First it was the... This is crazy, guys. Literally, it's shutting down this phone, shut down the other phone. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's two totally different devices. One's an iPhone, one's a Samsung phone. And they both acting up. Literally, this shit just cut off again. Let me know if we're good. Apparently, it wanted to update. Let me know if we're... Give me a thumbs up or something if you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, it's just weird, man. Both devices. Crazy. Probably Jason could have been doing it. That motherfucker's batshit crazy. Well, what's good, everybody? Back with another video. This one ain't made... I don't want it to be too long, but you know, the Trump obvious distraction is like in full force. So remember, when they're showing all this bullshit, look the other way because they got shit planned. And you know, a lot of shit to talk about. And the Trump supporters, man, I mean, it's more obvious now that whatever the energy is being used to control the liberals is used to control the Trump supporters, because the Trump supporters are the new liberals, because you can't tell them shit. They're not going to believe shit. All they know is whatever's been fed to them through those platforms, through the agents over there, you know. You know how the government, the liberals are the government, the liberal agents are the government, and all of its fucking shit. It's the same thing for the Trump supporters. You know, they only believe QAnon type conspiracy theories, and they all regurgitate the same shit. You know, it's the same exact thing, you know, when you really look into it. You know, I'd rather be rocking out with Trump supporters though than liberals. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I got to go into their matrix, I identify as a friend of Trump supporters. You know, I'll rock out with the Trump supporters, man. You know, they just need they just need to wake up, because they're not awake. You know, they believe that Trump is some savior. You know, he was sent here from God, and they mix Christianity in with Trump. And if they look at Trump, he's got nothing to do with Christianity. You know, that's a whole nother thing. You know, he's got nothing to do with Christianity yet, but they're going to use him. Maybe he gets shot or something, and then, you know, he comes back stronger than ever. And you're like, oh my God, he is a chosen one, you know, and it fits the whole narrative. You know, and then, God damn, Trump supporters are going to go fucking batshit insane crazy. You know, then they'll be far gone than liberals. Liberals are already crazy, but they'll be far more gone than liberals, you know. But like I said, you know, if people are offended that like Trump, hey, it's just how I feel. Convince me, change my mind, you know. And And, this narrative, all right, you see all about the FBI, okay? What are all the headlines? Okay? What are all the headlines? And now they're saying, well, it wasn't a raid, it was a search. It wasn't a raid, it was a search. So, it's all about the FBI raid, the FBI raid, the FBI raid. And against the FBI, it wasn't, it's the Democrats, FBI. But we got to go back to the 45 communist goals. And I always want to know when this one was going to come into play. I've always wanted to know when the communist goals, all right, the 45 communist goals will come into play with the FBI. And I think this is where we're about to see it. Hold on 1 second. And I think this is where we see it. Is the FBI. And damn, I had the damn tab open. Sorry guys. Where is the tab? So I don't gotta go looking for it all. But it looks like I gotta look for the 45 communist goals. Alright, this is a generic ass form. Alright, the communist goals. Where are we with the communist goals? So Trump fits the narrative with the FBI, alright. And that's goal number 35? Discredit and eventually dismantle the FBI. So when he becomes reelected again, because there's a good chance he will. I mean, the show is, who else are they going to throw in the presidency if we make it that far? If we make it to another presidency before the destruction of this nation, all right, because we don't know, it will probably be Donald Trump. All right. And, the first thing is to discredit and eventually dismantle the FBI. All right. That's one of the communist goals. Even if he doesn't become the presidency, this is a high probability. And that's goal number 35, which 3 + 5 = 8. And it happened on what date, guys? All right. Think about it. It happened on what date, guys? Number 35, 8. All right. It is now the 10th. So let's think about that. All right. So, sorry guys. So again, communist goal 35, discredit and dismantle the FBI. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but 35, 3 + 5 = 8. It could just be a strange coincidence. So, go figure, right? Yeah, leaves the grass. Full moon is actually the 11th. But, depends on where you're at. So, that's a whole nother thing that I was going to talk about is the full moon. This full moon energy, something's going to pop off for sure. Something big, could be, it could be the Taiwan thing. Well, I'll get into that. But, there's 45 communist goals. Let's see where we're at real quick with these communist goals, all right? The first one, U.S. acceptance of coexistence as the only alternative to atomic war. We already know that. U.S. willingness to capitulate in preference in engaging in atomic war. 3, we develop the illusion that total disarmament by the United States would be a demonstration of moral strength. We're in that process now. Remember the United States disarmament plan? All right, I mean the United Nations Disarmament Plan. All right, number 4, permit free trade between all nations, regardless of communist affiliation and regardless of whether or not items could be used of war. They're already doing that. All right, that's global trade. All right, so all these are already in the works. Number 5, extension of long-term loans to Russia and Soviet satellites. I mean, that was something that was back in the days. That's been done already. Provide American aid to all nations regardless of communist domination. That's already happening. Number 7, grant recognition of Red China, admission of Red China into the UN. That's been done. 8, set up East and West Germany as separate states in spite of Khrushchev's promised in 1955 to settle the German question by free elections under the hold on, let me fix this. I had more phone difficulties, guys. Unbelievable. Will I fit there? I should fit there. Shout out to Just Juice. But I just want every now and then I always do a refreshing of the communist goals so people can see that this shit is well planned from some way, shape, or form. This John Herlong did not just come up with this out of his ass. All right, they got this from somewhere, and all these things are in the works, and if not in the works, already done. So all right, then I'll get 3 almond joys, 1 with cinnamon nibs, the other one with just cinnamon. Just for Earl. Bring back almond. All right, here, give me sunshine. Here, and little. Oh, I got some. I already got some. So yeah, so these are the communist goals. Sorry guys, I'm at Just Juice. Shout out to Just Juice. Are we still on, guys? Let me know if we're still on. Because I'm having mad phone difficulties. Okay, I don't see anything coming up. Okay, thanks, Leaves of Grass. Okay, so, all right, number 9, prolong the conferences to ban atomic tests because the United States has agreed to suspend tests as long as negotiations are in progress. All right, number 10, allow all Soviet satellites individual representation in the UN. I don't even know what that means. Promote the UN as the only hope for mankind. If its character is rewritten, demand that it be set up as a one world government with its own independent armed forces. Some communist leaders believe the world can be taken over as easily by the UN as by Moscow. Sometimes these two centers compete with each other as they are now doing in the Congo. All right, well, hey, listen, we already know the UN, all right, is the only hope, and they always come in as peacekeepers and, you know, demand that it be set up as a one world government. You know, that's already in the making. All right, then we got 12, resist any attempt to outlaw the Communist Party. We already know that. All right, we're under communist, if you know, we already know that. Do away with all loyalty oaths. You know that's in play. All right, because nobody follows their oath. So continue giving Russia access to the U.S. Patent Office. They do that already. They still do that. All right, capture one or both of the political parties in the United States. They've done that shit already. I mean, come on, man. This is back in 1963 congressional hearing. All right. So It's crazy. I mean, The Naked Communist. And the book, check this out, was written by FBI Special Agent Cleon Skousen. He put this in a book. All right. He put this in a book. So, hold on, guys. Let me get back down. But anyways, the book was written by it. I ain't asked for one. I asked for sunshine. All right. So, all right, here we go. Capture one or both of them. They already did that. Use technical decisions of the American courts to weaken basic American institutions by claiming their activities violate civil rights. They are doing this shit to the T. Okay? This is how you know a communist entity is in power somewhere. All right? This is how you know that. You tip? How much? Here, put that in there. All right? We already know they do that. Number 17, get control of the schools. They've done that already. Use them as transmission belts for socialism and current communist propaganda. Soften the curriculum to get in control of teachers' associations. Put party line in textbooks. It's already happening. That is 100% going on, guys. All right. Number 18, gain control of all student newspapers. They do that. They push this shit in college. Been doing it for years. Use student riots to foment public protests against programs, organizations which are under communist attack. They do that shit. Freedom is an attack on communism. So there you go. Number 20, like all these are basic. I read this last time I read this. They still had some work to do, but now clear as day. 20, infiltrate the press. Get control of book review assignments, editorial writing, policy making, and positions. Gain control of key positions in radio, TV, and motion pictures. Boom, they got all that. That's all in the bag. Number 22, continue discrediting American culture by degrading all forms of artistic expression. They do that. An American communist cell was told to eliminate all good script. Oh, this comes from the book. This comes from the book, a book that this FBI wrote. Because I don't feel like looking through the congressional record again, because it took me like 10 minutes to fucking find the actual blurb in the 40 pages. So I just found this one off of this site where the guy wrote a book. So, but they did do this. Eliminate all good sculpture from parks and buildings. Substitute shapeless, awkward, and meaningless forms. They do that already. This is going on in Rochester. You look at this art, you're like, what the fuck is this crock of shit over here? That ain't art. That's some sick, twisted shit, and they already do that. Number 23, control art critics and directors of art museums. Our plan is to promote ugliness, repulsive, and meaningless art, and that's exactly what they do. Because art is a form of expression of consciousness, of a mind, of a space of love. They want ugly and meaningless, repulsive art out there, which they're doing. They do that here in my city, you know. All right, 24, eliminate all laws governing obscenity by calling them censorship and a violation of free speech and free press. See, they want you shit to be obscene, shit to be like this LGBT type shit and all that, be accepted. All right, and say it's a violation of free speech and censorship. All right, number 25, break down cultural standards of morality by promoting pornography and obscenity in books, magazines, motion pictures, radio, and TV. They do that. Everything I've read, maybe one or two they have not done yet, or they're in the process of doing, but all these are being done. All right, 26, present homosexuality, degeneracy, and promiscuity as normal, natural, and healthy. I don't even gotta go into that shit. They went overboard with this one. This is like, they couldn't even imagine. They're like, wow, we fucking struck gold with that one. Number 27, infiltrate the churches and replace revealed religion with social religion, discredit the Bible, and emphasize the need for intellectual maturity, which does not need a religious crutch. That's social justice, guys. And they have these new churches now that are for LGBT and all this other crazy shit, and they call it the new church. All right? They've already doing that. 28, eliminate prayer on any phase of religious expression in schools on the ground that it violates the principle of separation of church and state. They're doing that. 29, discredit the American Constitution by calling it inadequate, old-fashioned, out of step with modern needs, a hindrance to cooperation between nations on a worldwide basis. This is going on now. This is what Klaus Schwab says all the time. United States and its freedom and its constitution is a hindrance to globalization and global development and connection with the United States and the rest of the world. That right there is 100% what they are doing right now. Okay? And even all your politicians are doing this behind your back. The mainstream media, which they control, all right, it's just not telling you. And remember, guys, this was in 19, okay? This was in 1963, guys. How long ago was that? 60 fucking years ago, damn near. 60 goddamn years ago, guys. That this shit been going on, all right? Globalization, all this new world order shit, all right? Next one, number 30. Discredit the American founding fathers, present them as selfish aristocrats who had no concern for the common man. What do we see BLM tearing down statues, defacing that, all that other shit? You know, we already know what they're doing, all right? That one's done. 31. Belittle all forms of American culture and discourage the teaching of American history on the grounds that it was only a minor part of the big picture. Give more emphasis to Russian history since the communists took over. Well, they've kind of shifted away from the whole Russia thing, but they're doing this one, all right? They're doing that one, all right? Where's mine? That ain't mine.
Yes, it is.
Mine has nibs in it. Straw, can you guys move that one?
Here.
All right, so now I'm on number 32. All right, support any socialist movement to give centralized control over any part of the culture, education, social agencies, welfare programs, mental health clinics, etc., etc. All right, support any socialist movement to give centralized control over all those different things. Think about it. That's exactly all these socialist movements, women's rights, women's health, you know, or education, you know, all this shit, guys, they're doing that one. All right, number 33, eliminate all laws or produce which interfere with the operation of the communist apparatus. That's what they're trying to do now. Eliminate all laws or procedures. Sorry, I said producers. It really looks like producers. Eliminate all laws and procedures which interfere with the operation of the communist apparatus. They do that. They're letting communist ideologies take over. All right. Number 34. Eliminate the House Committee on Un-American Activities. All right. Number 35 is, hey, this is why, you know, Trump, discredit and eventually dismantle the FBI. Number 36, infiltrate and gain control of more unions. They're doing that. All right. I talked about it before. In Florida, they gained control of some union and they put like two businesses in the community out of business with the shit. All right. Number 37, infiltrate and gain control of big business. We already know they do that. 38, transfer some of the powers of arrest from the police to social agencies. Treat all behavioral problems as psychiatric disorders, which no one but psychiatrists can understand or treat. Guys, what do you think is going on with transfer some of the powers of arrest from the police to social agencies? What do you think is going on? Why do you think everybody's getting back out on the street? Known drug problems, all right? Drug treatment programs, all right? All this other stuff, all right? Nobody's going to jail, all right, unless they do something that harm other people, all right? Dominate the psychiatric profession and use mental health laws as a means of gaining coercive control over those who oppose communist goals. We already know what we've been going on through 2.5 years, which is going to be even more prevalent because this is exactly what they want to do. And people like us are going to be deemed mental health or problems. Alex Jones, a perfect candidate. What have we been seeing? Number 40, discredit the family as an institution. All right? Encourage promiscuity and easy divorce. Think about it. Remember when BLM had on their website, disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family? That's a Marxist agenda. They removed that shit. All right? They've been pushing for, you know, there is no family no more. Number 41, emphasize the need to raise children away from the negative influence of the parents. This is what I told you. This is coming, guys. We're going to see that probably this year or the next year. All right? They want to remove parental rights. They want to remove parental rights, guys. And then they're going to sign on to the United Nations, UNICEF, all right? Child rights, which when you do, puts parents on the back burner. All right, trust me, I've been going through family court shit for years. I see this shit coming a mile a fucking way. All right. Think number 41. I'm gonna read that shit again. Look what they're doing in the schools. They went from the college level, streamline that shit straight to the fucking schools. The grade schools, straight into like first grade, kindergarten, up to seniorism. All right. Emphasize the need to raise children away from the negative influence of parents, guys. What's negative? Whatever the system, the social, all right, the socialist, communists agree negative, all right, that's going to be the influence of parents on the children, which, you know, this is what it says. This is number 41. Emphasize the need to raise children away from negative influence of parents. Attribute prejudices, mental blocks, and retarding of children to suppressive influence of parents. They want to pin it on you. All right. Where did Billy get that idea from? His parents. You mean, no, a man is not a man and a woman is not a woman. A woman is whatever they identify with. Your parents are wrong. Boom, they report them to the social justice, fucking Klan, social services, CPS, and they come interview your fucking kids to see if you're mentally, and then they got the social mental health fucking police come. I'm telling you, this is where they're going with this, guys. Wake the fuck up, man. This is where they headed. All right. All right, number 42. Create the impression that violence and insurrection are legitimate aspects of the American tradition. See, people don't forget about this one. January 6th. This is number 42. Create the impression that violence and insurrection are legitimate aspects of the American tradition, that students and special interest groups should rise up and use united force to solve economic, political, or social problems. Think about this, guys. They did this and then they used it against them. They ain't get to this one yet, guys. Number 43, overthrow all colonial governments before native populations are ready for self-government. All right. This is a powerful one, guys. Many people don't understand what that says. Overthrow all colonial governments before native populations are ready for self-government. All right? That's chaos. That's chaos, guys. All right? That's chaos. All right? And number 44, internationalize the Panama Canal. All right? We already know the Panama Canal is under control. They need to internationalize that for Eurasia. All right? The Belt and Road Initiative. Number 45, repeal the Connolly Reservation so the United States cannot prevent the World Court from seizing jurisdiction. Give the World Court jurisdiction over nations and individuals alike. Guys, that's where the fuck we headed, man. That's when the UN steps in after the United States is in disarray, and now it goes to a world court and it gets jurisdiction over its domestic problems over to the world courts. All right. This is where we all headed. All right. This is back in 1963, and all this shit is done or in the process right now. I remember reading that the first time. We had like 20 more to go. Now it's all in play right now as we speak. All in play, guys. They ain't missing a fucking beat. They are right on the path, guys. You know? So that's the 45 communist goals, refreshed and updated on the 10th of August, before 8/11, which some serious shit could be popping off. All right, full moon, Sturgis moon. All right, Aquarius has to do with water. You got Taiwan surrounded. You know, you got a lot of shit, guys. Pay attention, man. Wake the fuck up, call. Stop paying attention to Donald fucking Trump and look what they're actually doing. They want you distracted. They just had Hillary Clinton come out they're talking about Hillary and Trump and emails. It's the same fucking game they're running on these fucking Trumpers. I can't stand it, man. Trump supporters are the new fucking liberals. I love them, but you guys are dumb as fuck falling for this shit. Falling for the Muppet. The FBI is not, oh, now you see all the, everything out there. You see all the high, oh, well, someone from the top had the jurisdiction. Bitch, Donald Trump got fucking, diplomatic immunity. He ain't even a fucking citizen. It's not the same fucking ball game, guys. They're playing you. They know you don't understand laws, maritime law, maritime jurisdiction. The reason why Donald Trump ain't gotta pay no fucking taxes. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Well, they're worried about the taxes. No, the motherfuckers plays the game how it's supposed to be played. All right? Donald Trump's a fucking brand, and every time you mention his name, he's getting fucking paid. I mean, people are so fucking stupid, man. It's no way. Oh, it wasn't a raid. It was a search warrant. That's two different things. And, oh, I believe that shit if you want to. Well, the Secret Service was notified that they were going to do a search. What? They're supposed to protect this motherfucker by any means necessary. They actually would have to have a legal there had to be something legal before that. I mean, they'd be like, yo, Trump, I mean, come on, man. He stole 15 fucking boxes. It's the same fucking thing about emails. Oh, he flushed them down the toilet or whatever the fuck they're saying. It's so stupid. I don't even want to pay attention to it because it's so fucking retarded that they're talking to you like a 5-year-old and you're believing it. Oh, he flushed him down the toilet. Trump took whatever the fuck, what is that shit called? I forgot what them documents are called. U.S. archives or whatever the fuck it is. Flush them down the toilet. Like, what? Come on, what kind of dumb shit are you guys believing in? All right? And now all the Trump supporters coming out support Trump. Where the fuck are you for the Trump supporters? Your brothers and sisters are in fucking I don't even know what kind of prison they in. They're in maritime jurisdiction, under maritime jurisdiction, held indefinitely. All right? They ain't even in the United States. They're in the District of fucking Columbia, and you guys are streaming Donald fucking Trump and don't even know about the District of Columbia. You don't even know what these stupid, and people just fall for anything. And I get it. You know, it could be something deeper it could be something deeper. It could be something like, okay, they're telling us it's FBI, but it's really like some fucking secret military that is trying to, you know, take Trump out. Let's play the deep state card. It's the deep state. They gone rogue, you know? I mean, come the fuck on, man. This shit is so stupid. This shit is so fucking retarded, man. It's because they're keeping you distracted, guys. Right now, Anthony Blinken is in Africa. He's in Congo and South Africa because they're trying to make a fucking deal because China is rolling with their Belt and Road shit. All right? They're cutting off so much shit coming to this country because they're like, well, we're gonna turn our system on. Basically, the United States will eventually fizzle out. Its dollar will inflate to where we don't need to use it no more, and then we use our currency over here, and then the United States eventually collapses and crumbles because of whatever war that's fucking brewing, that's gonna brew out of this. All right, this shit we need to be paying very close attention to right now, but they want the American people fixated on fucking their number one apprentice, Donald fucking Trump, who's entertaining their ass, who they think is some type of messiah sent from fucking God, which is even more retarded and stupid. Like, are you fucking kidding me? The man is, what, 80 fucking something years old? And you think this is the savior? Oh, God sent a savior down an 80-year-old man's fucking body. He's got about, what, maybe 10 more years before he's senile and in a fucking, don't know whatever the fuck's going on in reality. All right? 15 tops at the most? This is your savior? I mean, come the fuck on already. I mean, where's he been all this time? Where has he been since he's been ousted from his presidency, framed with some bullshit stage January 6th trash nonsense, and over 200 and something people arrested? People go, 70-year-old woman with fucking lung cancer, all right, who didn't do shit but just go inside, got 3 months in fucking prison. Are y'all fighting for her? No. Y'all out standing out in front of Mar-a-Lago, parading around like a bunch of fucking liberal fucking faggots. It's stupid. It's so fucking retarded, man. And you got one guy, Donald Trump has done more for this country than anyone. What the fuck has he done to this shithole nation, man? I mean, goddamn, if he's such into the deep state, where the fuck is he talking about anything at? He don't talk about shit. He don't talk about nothing going on. Alex Jones was his homeboy. He ain't saying nothing about Alex Jones. If y'all believe in that debacle bullshit that's going on. I mean, the shit is so retarded, man. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. It doesn't even make any sense logically. He ain't no fucking Christian. This motherfucker putting his hand on orbs. If anything, he's Jewish. All right? If y'all believe in that, and oh, he's Jewish. I mean, it's way deeper than that. He's tied to some type of order somewhere. All right? I mean, this shit is crazy. This is fucking beyond, it's beyond stupid, man. You know, and I just get tired of all these Trumpers. I mean, they're worse. Trump supporters are going to be worse than fucking liberals, guys. And even we're going to be like, they need to be in prison because they're going to manipulate their minds to do some even far out crazier shit than liberals do already. Because remember, most Trump supporters fuck with firearms. So whatever this energy is, whatever this manipulation shit they doing, sorcery and magic that they got in these fucking Trumps, I think it's more powerful than whatever they did to these liberals. MAGA, all right? We already know MAGA is what? The fucking highest order in the satanic church. And they run around here, MAGA, 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 MAGA. This is some evil shit, you know? Some loving ass people that they gonna flip and turn to some old different shit, man. And there is good Trump people out there that ain't really into all that. They just like the guy, you know, they think he's something. But there's some fucking, I was at the convoy, and there's some people that are deeply embedded in this QAnon shit and this Trump shit and this deep state, and he's gonna drain the fucking swamp, and he's the second coming, and he's got Christ in him and all this other shit. And I'm like, God damn, sure it ain't Satan in this dude? He goes against everything that's in your Bible. All right? I mean, this shit is crazy, man. This shit is wild crazy. And if anybody listening to this for the first time, no, I don't like fucking anything to do with Biden. He's a lower level. He's farther in the depths of fucking hell than Trump is. If you believe in that. He's a higher level fucking psychopath. And people think Donald Trump, he don't give a fuck about you. He wouldn't fart in your mouth if it was the last breath you had. He would not do it at all. He wouldn't do it, guys. So, sorry about my camera. It's twisted to the side. But we live in an upside down anyway, so some people will see this shit right side up. But I'm just sick of seeing it because right now, on the news, all right, while everybody's paying attention to the fucking orange Muppet, all right, Antony Blinken, all right, Antony Blinken, right now, all right, is U.S. very concerned about reports of Rwanda backing rebels in Congo. Bitch, it's because China is making moves, and they're making moves with the damn governments down there. Y'all fucking around playing. How you gonna talk something when your fucking dollar ain't worth shit anymore? You can't even come talk to us. That's basically what these nations are saying. Bitch, you can't talk to us no more. You fucking come here. You talked about $1. You come in here with 50 cents. Get your ass out of here. That's what they're saying. So. Look right here, 11 hours ago, Secretary, this is on the Department of State's fucking website, not no CNN, not MSNBC, where if you look at the news down there, you don't see them motherfuckers down there, because they're for American fucking sheep click-clack fucking hoof. That's all they are for. Entertainment purposes only, bought and paid for by all the fucking corporations to push their bullshit narratives, all right? You don't never see them motherfuckers next to the real fucking reporting the real deal down there. You don't never see any of them fucking news sources. And everybody, nobody believes in mainstream media. And then when Trump fucking gets raided, mainstream media puts it all out. Oh, that's for Trump for raids the fucking house and this and that and Hillary Clinton. You guys are getting your news from the fucking TV. But the other day, don't believe the news. It's fake news. This shit is wicked crazy, man. It is wicked crazy. Like, I don't even understand it. Like I said, Trump supporters are turning into liberals. All right? They're using the same energy. I mean, you know, you're just starting to see it more now. They flock to fucking Mar-a-Lago. Bitch, y'all didn't flock to the Capitol. Y'all not flocked to all the prisons where all your brothers and sisters are for supporting the same orange fucking Muppet. All right? Where are y'all at for them people? Nowhere. Don't even know about them. Oh, I didn't know there was 150 fucking people in prison with no charges. Dumb shit. And their indictment don't even say United States. I'd be asking mad fucking questions like, where the fuck they at? Wait a minute, you mean to tell me that's not United States? That's a District of Columbia? That's the president, the District of Columbia, and not the United States? That's why Donald Trump left all the fucking power during COVID-19 to the states? No, that can't be true. He's in charge of the United States. Bitch, no he's not. Wake the fuck up. He ain't in charge of shit but his own goddamn Muppet-ass fucking costume. That's it. I mean, it's crazy, man. But anyways, Secretary Antony J. Blinken and Democrat Republic of Congo Vice Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Christopher Letundent at a joint press availability. What the fuck is he doing way the fuck over there in Africa when the United States is upside down? All right? What's he doing over there? I mean, come on, man. This shit is outrageous. What else was in the fucking news yesterday letting you know that shit's about to pop the fuck off? Keep paying attention to the orange Muppet and all the other shit. You know? Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton now comes out. I mean, it's a game. The motherfucker, she was going to jail. He became president. They started laughing it off. And you mean to tell me Trump supporters didn't say shit? I mean, come on, man. Come on, guys. Sorry, guys. I had a text. But, yeah, hold on. My phone's getting hot. Let me put it down here. Sorry, I'm not reading the comments. I'm kind of ranting because I'm just sick of the fucking Trump talk, man. It's out of this world. Doesn't even make any sense, guys. And then it's like you talk to liberals. What has Trump done for the nation? Oh, the gas wasn't the gas was $3. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, all you can say? I actually got more good stuff that Trump did that you don't even know about. That was good, actually. But, that's just part of the plan and part of the agenda. But they literally said gas prices, what? Biden did this. Biden didn't do none of this shit. It's outrageous, man. And they swear this orange muppet gonna save the world, but the rest of the world don't give a fuck. Him getting raided by the feds doesn't even make news in other countries, Only countries that are tied to the United States. They dealing with real shit. Bombs falling every day. They know Israel and the Zionists are blowing their shit up. They know U.S. occupation forces and Israeli occupation forces are over there. They see United States staging footage and Israel staging footage over there on their lands, stealing their oil from out of Syria. They report all that shit. They know that the United States is supporting the Kyiv, or however you say that name, forces in Ukraine. They know that it's the United States. They know that war is the United States. I mean, come on, man. And they're tired, and they know that the America's a tired hooker that they don't want to deal with no more. They know that. They know that shit. They know that. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Here, grab this. All right, guys. Sorry about that. But I know you guys have a nice intermission chat. So, but yeah. I'm just sick of the fucking the bullshit, man. And in the time we're in the age we're in, you know, you gotta know by now the bullshit. You know, I mean, it's just like willful ignorance at this point. Willful stupidity, all right? Willful, fuck. Sorry, guys. Willful stupidity at this point. So, yeah. What's up, guys? I was going a little in, guys. What's good, Rap Samples? Denise. Wait, there's two Denises on here. What's good, Denise Malarski and Denise Budnick?
Oh, you're done?
No. What's good, Cuts? What's good, Leaves of Grass, Mr. McMittens, Rick James, Daria, Deanne. Shout out to all you guys. What's good, Truth Virus? I was just listening to both your videos this morning, so you kind of put me in the mood to like spit some energy. Shout out to Truth Virus if you're still up on here. Spelling Games, Cody. Let me see, Itachi. Shout out to Itachi. Are you up in the? I left around the pictures of it in the toilet. Are you in? I think you were going to London. Shout out to Itachi. Going live. That's the first time I've ever seen anybody live on a fucking. That was dope. Oh shit. Oh damn, did I block somebody? I almost blocked Cuts because my finger was sliding down on Cuts' name. Shout out to Itachi. Going live on 30,000 feet in the air. China Mariam. Shout out to you. Red Storm. Truth Matters. Leaves of Grass, whoever else is up on it, shout out to all you guys. But Alan A, shout out to Alan A. But yeah, I'm just so, oh my God. You know, because it's obvious while everyone's paying attention to that, you have real shit going on, all right? And I don't know, man, this full moon, they might usher in some energy. It might be some type of fucking alignment and shit. You know, that I don't know, something could possibly pop off. Let's see what some of the you know, a lot of shit that we not being told. You know, all these countries go to the, a lot of these countries goes to the United Nations Security Councils and discuss situations. You know who's never at the United Nations? The United fucking States, all right? They're never there, but all these countries have claims against the United States. So many. When is that going to come into fruition? I have no fucking clue, all right? And you also have, you also have two nations. Hold on, what was this yesterday? Check this out. Ministry of Oil and Mineral Resources held a Tuesday meeting to discuss its work plans along with the work of its subsidiaries during the first half of this year. During the meeting, the ministry announced that the amount of oil production during the first half of 2022 amounted to 14.5 million barrels, with an average daily production of 80.3 thousand barrels, all right, of which 14.2 thousand are delivered daily to refineries, while the U.S. occupation forces and their mercenaries steal up to 66,000 barrels every single day from the fields occupied in the eastern regions. We're a nation that is stealing. They ain't even buying this shit. They're stealing this shit. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, is this a lie? Are they not telling the truth? You know? Are they lying? Unbelievable, guys. The ministry added that natural gas production amounted to nearly 2 billion cubic meters, with a daily production rate of 11.3 million cubic meters, of which 11.1 million is pure gas. These motherfuckers got the nerve to be stealing oil from Syria and shit. The United States is some dirty motherfuckers, man. I'm sorry, but the people that control our shit are complete fucking psychopaths, man. And it's disgusting, man. It really is. What was the other news? Real quick, guys, hold on. All right, right here. And then this other news is going on. So you have Antony Blinken in Africa, all right, trying to hurry up and create these deals because Pelosi went to Taiwan, all right, because they got to close these deals in Taiwan and Japan and Indonesia and India and all these other nations over there. All right, United States coming out with this big sweet deal that's sweeter than China's, so they can, you know, be on their team for their economic fucking warfare that they're doing, right? So you had Biden signs document of U.S. support for Sweden and Finland to join NATO. Unbelievable, guys. All right, you had that yesterday. Why the fuck are our leaders in all these other countries? This is what you tell a fucking Trump supporter. Oh, that's because they're not for America. And you know, Trump was doing that shit way more than fucking they showed Biden doing it. All right, but people just too blind to see it, you know. All right. So why does the United States want, all right, Sweden? Because just Google search Sweden and the Belt and Road Initiative, all right, and you'll see why. All right, you'll see why while Joe Biden is over there, all right, because Sweden was seesawing. A lot of countries been seesawing for years, back and forth. They want to see they sat back to see who's gonna be the biggest, who's gonna sustain, who has the best sustainability plans, who has the best infrastructure, who has the best track record. And the United States is like this fucking phone, because I don't want to disrespect my damn. This is like China. This is the United States' fucking phone. It's like this. So that right now they're looking at it like, fuck this. So now United States is running around the world trying to pitch their fucking bullshit PG2, all right? Because Build Back Better was a complete fucking failure, all right? And PG2 is going to be a complete failure because nobody's fucking with the United States no more, man. They're not fucking with the leaders of the United States. The destruction is done. That's what they wanted. They want the United States to be irrelevant. So that's what all these leaders have been doing. They're playing so many different sides, man. But they're all for the global fucking plan. It's just what power structure is going into that. You know, that's where the conflicts are coming. Which psychopaths are going to be in power and ruling? All right. All right. And then all you got to do is look up Finland. I've been doing so much research on this shit. It's crazy. I got caught up on this Belt and Road shit. Just look up Finland and the Belt and Road. All right. Finland was riding, you know, they was seesawing too, you know, and it was for the Finland's plans for the Arctic corridor linking China and Europe. All right. So, U.S. has been trying to counter that, you know. This was, you know, they've been, like I said, it's been a battle for many years, and the United States has been trying to counter that, you know. So it's pretty crazy, guys. It really is, man. So while all the sheep and the brain dead fucking morons and the Trump supporters are all paying attention to that shit, all right. They're all paying attention to that shit. What's good? Another war machine. Right. Blowing up innocent Palestinian children. Israel's doing shit over there. It's fucking outrageous, man. It really is. It is. It's crazy. But when they push shit like this, look the other way and you'll see, oh, you know, we better, you know, pay attention over here. Because something is going to happen. All right. And they like to keep American people in the dark. Push breaking news. You see all Trump. All right. Trump testimony. What else is in here? Election results 2022. Trump, Pence picked. Oh, God. You know. Ukraine, which ain't shit but what you call abortion law, just shit to keep you fucking busy. Nothing that got to do anything with anything being better, you know. You ain't seen the news can't, you know what, the news can't talk about the U.S. government's doing anything fucking good because they don't do no fucking good. What good they do? Promote LGBT fucking XY elemental 1 2 3. That's all they do good is promote that shit and promote Donald fucking Trump. They promote a president who's not a fucking president, so all the fucking brain dead idiots could follow that shit, you know. It's disgusting, guys, but shout out to all you guys. I'm waiting and hoping the rapture will happen. Oh yeah, yes, the Feast of Trumpets. That's also what's coming up too. You're right, the end times are here. So we in some times where we got to be paying close attention. I was in a grocery store, ain't no fucking oil. There's no olive oil, and you know, look at them products. I was walking around the store and I was looking at certain products. I'm like, oh shit. All right. I took some of the products and I look what's their origin, where their stuff is coming from, and these are Belt and Road fucking countries, guys. If it ain't made in the USA, these are Belt and Road countries. You got to ask yourself, why ain't it coming? Why is it out of stock, man? Because they're like, why pay this much to get it over here to 325 million fucking Americans, all right? Which my product will probably reach about 2 million, all right? When I could keep the shit over here, avoid shipping and all these fucking overpriced shit, all these extra contracts, all this time, and I could just sell my shit over in this little conglomerate that China has over here and reach billions of fucking people and maybe make 100 million, sell 100 million. Seems like this is a better deal for me. People better pay attention to what's going on around, man. You know, your government officials are leaving you out to fucking dry. All right. They're they're running around. There's some power structure that's running around trying to create its own fucking infrastructure within a dominant infrastructure. And you got people like Donald fucking Trump and his family, which is tied to China and their whole fucking Belt and Road Initiative, playing the other side. But you got this all for a global agenda, because at the end of the day, people know what Biden's doing. People in government and U.S. government know what he's doing. They're like, yeah, we got to save them. I said, we need to do something. We need to do something. They're playing a game within a game within a game. So what I'm saying is the two governments that are here, that are here, right? One that knows what the fuck's going on, and one that don't have a fucking clue but is in there, right? Right? That's what you see Biden doing. For all the ones that are on the lower levels who are like, oh my God, didn't I say, oh, the gas, China's doing this, we got to come up with something. Oh, here, but meanwhile, Biden's heavily invested in fucking China, his damn fucking self, all right? All this shit is for the global fucking plan. They play both sides. It's complicated to explain, but you can see it. You're like, okay, why are they over here? All right, well, they want to challenge, they want to create this. Yes, they're doing that, and countries will sign on to that PG2, but at the end of the day, it's like a company that's set up to fail so the other company could take the shit over, all right? Because they know people don't want to go with all one thing, so they'll give them something, and then that'll go away, and they'll be like, well, you know what? Well, this has been over here, so we'll just go with this anyway. That's the whole fucking plan. Global domination. So by having two, you have a choice. So these countries are like, okay, yeah. But at the end of the day, they was going with China any fucking way. So when that shit fails, oh yeah, shit, well, we'll go with China. And it's really not China. It's still the same fucking New World Order hand that's in control. You know, that's basically what it all boils down to. The New World Order is taking out the New World Order to form the New World Order. All right? People think Biden and Trump are in opposition. Even when you talk about Biden's PG plan, yeah, they want to do all that, all right? But it ain't never going to come to fruition. It's just bread and circus, all right? I'm just showing and explaining what you see them doing to try to get them to also save the United States. Ain't no saving the United States. You can't. It's a wrap. It's over. They're 10 years ahead of the game. But there is people that are under Biden and all these psychopaths, Mike Pompeo and all these Anthony Blinken and Pelosi, all of them under that believe that they are trying to save the United States, but they're being took along the ride because at the end of the day, big government, all right, big U.S. government, all those people are going to be wiped aside, you know? And only the top tier psychopaths are going to be moving on in their corporate, you know, world venue, you know? So it's a real slick trick of the devil. But I'm tired of hearing about this damn Trump raid that makes no fucking sense. So shout out to all you guys. I wonder if it was something else that I wanted to chop it up. I wanted to chat about. 45 comments gold, 63. The FBI being dismantled. What's good, JJ Jordan? What else? There's something else I wanted to talk about. Slipped my mind. Slipped my fucking mind. It'll come back. But we gotta just pay attention, man. There's gonna be a crazy lead up to September good 11th. But this Taiwan thing, that was one thing. The Taiwan thing, will there be a war in Taiwan? Who knows? Taiwan wouldn't want a war, the government, and because it would be like China fighting itself. I mean, they're like intertwined. Taiwan is actually the Republic of China, you know, the territory. It's such a small country, all right? But we got to also understand that we're dealing with psychopaths that will sacrifice people. All right, Taiwan itself is like this. It's tiny. It's like the size of what, Maryland or some shit. All right, it's like 300 something kilometers long, like 100 and something kilometers wide. It's a small place. War. Taiwan. The reason why, if something pops off, it's going to be the United States attacking China. For one, a country that small is not about to go to no fucking war with a country that big. Meaning, being most of its imports come from that country. All right, it just ain't happening. That's a suicide mission. All right. So it would be more the United States retaliating against China using Taiwan, because Taiwan would be destroyed in an hour. All right, in less than an hour. You hit Taipei City, you hit the other big city, that place is done. It's a wrap for the whole, you know, the whole entire shit is just done, you know. So, the whole entire shit is done, you know. So I don't believe that there will be a war in Taiwan. I believe there will be something outside of Taiwan, and if there is a conflict, but these people do sacrifice people. But I look at Taiwan, the value it has to the world. China can't risk that. The United States can't risk that. It's a workforce. It's a people who work. 23 million people. Technology. Their infrastructure is built very well. It's an efficient infrastructure. So whatever they got going, it's very valuable. But like I said, it would be a conflict that would be outside, like in the seas, and because China's it's not gonna destroy its own self, because that's still a part of China. All right, but you know, and then it would involve Japan. You know, it would involve Japan. So you know, that's definitely a touchy situation, and that could spark a huge conflict. And I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully it's not, but so, and just to give you a size how big it is, Florida is 4.7 times the size of Taiwan. So Florida is 4 times as big as Taiwan. So Taiwan is very small. You know, very, very small. So you got to ask yourself, when they talk about war with Taiwan, I mean, the country would be it would be just literally, you know, annihilated, you know, destroyed and totally put out of commission very easily. So, you know, exactly. I'm all for the Belt and Road Initiative. Let them have their shit. Leave us the fuck alone. Just cut the plug, and we can leave our shit right over here. We'll all prosper. That's the problem, man. You know, when you look at their Belt and Road and their little what they want to do, it's like, okay, the United States is out, Canada is out. You know, Mexico's not in, had nothing to do with the shit. And from a government standpoint, Mexico, why would it? Got everything it needs right there. Why the fuck would it worried about China and shit? Like, they don't trade like that with China. Doesn't even make any sense. So, you know, Venezuela's not in it. Shit like that. I mean, we got everything we need to be for the people to prosper. And this is how the Belt and Road is so good for those nations, because a lot of them nations are poor, and it's going to create work, connectivity, better for all the people over there. You know, it's going to bring their countries up, you know, for years and create a whole new economics. This is motherfucking Claude Schwab's wet dream. You know what I mean? Because them billionaires are going to become gazillionaires because there's more people over there. All right, they don't need to spend all this money on shipping way the fuck over here to the United States, you know. And then Alaska was once a part of Russia, and Russia talking about we're gonna get that back, you know. So I mean, when you look at the landmass, that could connect America real easy to Russia, you know. So I mean, it just is what it is. You know, it's harsh travel to get there, you know, but I'm all for it. I'm like, shit, we could. The problem is the leaders and the psychopaths don't want this landmass centralized, because guess what? We would have to start producing everything again. We would prosper. We wouldn't have to ship oil. Gas would be worthless. We would benefit every way around from not being involved with none of that shit over there. If the American people really knew what was going on, they would be like, wait a minute, why are we worried about that shit? Bring all the shit back over here. We manufacture our own shit, do our own shit here. We would all, I mean, they would be paying, people would be getting paid fucking astronomically. Gas would be pretty much over. They would just shut oil places. You would cut whatever you talking about sustainability, climate change, to a fraction if we just kept everything in the United States. Because all that oil going out would now be surplus. They would have to shut shit down. Like, we got too much oil. We could scale back. We got too much natural gas. We got to scale back, you know? So I'm all for that. I look at that shit. I'm like, damn, this is fucking great. This has left the map, all the gray that's not involved in it. Well, we just, everything is over here now. Everything that was manufactured over there is back over here. Now we're all making money, all prospering, you know, all living how we want to, living free. If you want to be off the fucking grid, it don't matter, you know. People that got oil on their property are now like, you know, it'd be like Saudi Arabia. We'd be prospering. But this United States government, all the Trump fucking supporters think they love you. They don't love you. They don't give a fuck about you. Like I told you, they wouldn't fart in your mouth if that was the last breath you could take. They don't give a shit about you at all, you know? Because if you look at it, you'll be like, man, fuck that. Bring all the jobs back. All these companies back over here. The reason why these companies won't, because they make more money over there. All right? If America's the biggest consumer, we would be the biggest. Oh shit, a stray dog. A stray dog is running in the street right there. A little stray dog. Damn. Make sure it don't get hit. I should make sure it don't get hit. Where'd that dog just go? It ran into their car or something. Y'all ain't see a little dog? Y'all saw a little dog? Yeah. No. Saw a little dog. Running around. I don't know where it went. It just disappeared. Did y'all see a little dog? A little dog just went running. Huh? Yeah. A little dog just went running. Huh?
Are you about to go?
Yeah, I'm still alive. I don't know, just a little dog running around here. Oh well. I don't know where it went. So, yeah, guys, just pretty crazy. So, yeah, I think I'm about to Good chatting with you guys. I might do a stream later. It was good chatting with you guys. So, yeah, man. If y'all look into the Belton Road and everything that's going on in the PG2, you can see clearly what they've been doing and what they're trying to do, where they're headed, all their little policies. I even looked through the infrastructure bills, and it actually, it's talks about China countering. They don't call it the Belt and Road. They do not want the American people to see this. They report it they don't cover it. They might mention it, little segments here and there, but they don't cover it. You know? They don't cover it. So they don't cover it. So what's good, Solo FR 2384. So yeah, guys. Oh yeah, there's a little dog right there. There's that little dog right there. Somebody's grabbing it. God. But where'd it go? Then took off again? Oh yeah, there it go. Let's see where it go. So yeah, there's a dog right there. I don't know whose it is. I know, I hope it don't get hit by a car. A dog right there running. Let's see this dog. Maybe it's gonna go home. It's a small ass dog. Shout out to RPD. There was another homicide last night. Oh, it just went inside the damn building. Maybe it's their dog. No, it ain't their dog. That's not your dog, is it?
No.
Damn. Oh, it looks like it's been straying for a while.
Yeah, it's got little mange or whatever they call that. I don't think it's mange. I think I'm not sure what.
It looks like it might have been straight for a while, huh?
Is that your dog?
No, it's not his dog.
No. I'm trying to fatten him up today, though. He's already eaten a cheeseburger.
Oh
not a
yeah.
hamburger.
Oh you are. Oh, so you've seen him already?
Yeah, he just went back around the corner. He was over here. I was feeding him some burger, a little bit of hot dog, water.
Damn.
Kid little puppy.
I wonder if it's like a lab or something.
Drink.
Wait, what's
A little mongrel. A little bit of everything.
Scared. Here. Look. Looks kind of older. Here you go. Here you go.
If you guys touch him, wash your hands immediately. He has mange.
He has what?
Mange. See all this rawness on his back? That's not shaved. That's a skin disease.
Oh,
He
okay.
needs medical, and that's why he keeps doing that. But in the same breath, careful, baby, because he's sick.
It's alright.
And I know mange
That's
can
called
be
animal control.
Here. Go ahead.
It should be just malnutrition.
Oh, my dad.
Yeah, it could just be malnutrition. She the same one getting in and out of cars all goddamn day. I ain't listening to that.
He's a boy.
Well, at least it's getting fat today. I don't know if I'm taking that advice. You heard? You heard? I ain't taking that advice. You're getting in and out of cars all damn day. Talking about some damn names. But, anyways, guys. Shout out to you guys. Never know what you expect to see on my live stream. But shout out to the hot dog man that's feeding the dog. But Maria on the scene, that dog's getting to somewhere safe. Huh? Shout out to Maria. Maria got the dog. Gonna take it to the thing. Gonna take it to the thing. Shelter. Oh God, don't Maria get a hold of a dog. How many dogs did you save that one time?
Let's keep it.
4 dogs at one time. A bunch of puppies
I'll keep it.
down in Texas. But, yeah, I think she might have mange. But shout out to Maria for saving a dog. Looking to get in this car right here.
Y'all gonna take him home?
No. Well, shout out to Maria saving the dogs.
Hi, Doobie.
Yeah, she gonna take it somewhere. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up off here. Thanks for rocking out. Get back on the day. Oh, this Friday is the Reawaken tour. I'm gonna be there, so I'll be live streaming probably all day. So I'll be there. But yeah, it starts at 7 a.m. in the morning, so I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but you'll see a lot of footage from there outside. Last I heard, it was 24 tickets left. It's at Cornerstone Church in Batavia, New York, which is only like 25 minutes from Rochester, or 30 minutes from Rochester. But I will be there, and yeah, I'll be there. And I think it's going to be interesting because of Eric Trump is supposed to be there. Wait for that truck. Eric Trump is supposed to be there at some point of the day, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of opposition out there too. You know, so I don't know what to expect, but I'm gonna be out there outside. I'm gonna try to get there in the morning because I guess the Freedom Convoy of New York is supposed to be kind of like starting it off. They're gonna have like a convoy that I don't know, maybe I don't know how they're coming in, but it's on their website, so they're coordinating with that convoy. So they might be arriving with the convoy. So I don't really know, but you know, it's just an interesting time. So if anything pops off, I'll be there. It is you know, especially right now with all this FBI raid and this and that and the controversy of that coming to Rochester, but it's now in Batavia. So there's going to be some protesters out there for sure that are anti whatever is going on there. And that'll be interesting. You know, maybe I'll talk to some of the people, you know, talk to the Trump supporters. I'll probably see some of my brothers and sisters out there, my Trump loving supporters that I rock out with. But listen, I'm gonna give you the big brother punch in the chest, like wake the fuck up. I'll rock out with y'all. I love y'all, but y'all got to see it for what it is. And I mean, you can still like them and stuff, show love, but know what you're dealing with. You know what you're dealing with. You know, and then you see the lineup. A lot of these frontline doctors, they ain't giving you the whole truth. You know, we're different. We're in a different rabbit hole. You know, they not giving you the whole truth. They giving you half truths. There's a bunch of Alec Jones offsprings. You know, they giving out some good information. There's no doubt about that. But you know, they're not giving you the lowdown that they should know, being in the positions they know. And there's a reason why they're promoted and they're big, and we're not, and we're small. There's a reason why. So, on that note, guys, peace and love, everybody. I'm about to get up off here.